Shekhar Azad, the master of disguise. A staunch patriot and core revolutionary, Shekhar Azad was a fearless freedom fighter. The phantom of Indian independence played a fundamental role in the revolutionary struggle against British imperialism, a true symbol of bravery and sacrifice. His selfless service rendered to the nation is remarkable. The ideology he defended not only aimed at liberating India from external oppressors but also from internal oppressors. The British despised this man and he showed great courage and commitment to his country. His name, Azad, is always reminiscent of a masculine man twisting his moustache who has shown unwavering commitment to the liberation of our country. Immensely great was his selfless dedication towards India that he declared his name as Azad, his father's name as Swatantrata, and his residence as prison. He was a man with only one determination, that he should never be caught alive as a British prisoner and put to the gallows. This has been accomplished, and his supreme sacrifice for our motherland will be remembered forever. Azad revolutionized the youth by giving highly motivating slogans. He used to fondly recite a couplet, दुश्मन की गोलियों का हम सामना करेंगे, आज़ाद ही रहे हैं, आज़ाद ही रहेंगे. Early life. Shekhar Azad was born on July 23, 1906 in the town of Bhabra in the princely state of Alirajpur, Madhya Pradesh, and was called Shekhar Tiwari. His ancestors came from the village of Badarka in the Unnao district. His mother, Jagrani Devi, was Sitaram Tiwari's third wife and his ex-wives died young. After their first son Sukhdev was born in Badaka, the family moved to the state of Alirajpur. Azad's father, Sitaram Tiwari, was a gardener and his mother, Jagrani Devi, was a housewife. The village of Azad was surrounded by the villages of Bhil. When he was a child, he often played with Bhil's children, learned archery from them, and later became an excellent archer. Azad's mother wanted her son to become a great Sanskrit scholar and persuaded his father to send him to Kashi Vidyapith in Banaras to gain formal education. When the non-cooperative movement reached its peak in 1921, then 15-year-old student Shekhar joined. As a result, he was arrested on December 20. A week later, he was turned over to District Magistrate Reverend Thompson Craigut. He gave his name as Azad, the free, his father's name as Swatantrata, independence, and his residence as jail. The irritated and angered magistrate ordered his detention for 23 weeks and ordered 15 lashes a day. Revolutionary life. Mahatma Gandhi's withdrawal of the non-cooperation movement and his non-violent methods disillusioned Azad. He met the young revolutionary Manmath Nath Gupta, who introduced him to Ram Prasad Bismil, who founded the revolutionary organization Hindustan Republican Association. Subsequently, he became an active member of HRA and began raising funds for HRA. Most of the funds were raised by looting government property. He was involved in the Kakori train robbery in Kakori, Lucknow on 9 August 1925. Descending train number 8 went from Shahjahanpur to Lucknow. When it passed by Kakori, one of the revolutionaries, Rajendra Lahiri, pulled the emergency chain to stop the train, and then the other revolutionaries, including Azad, subdued the guards. Azad managed to escape and went to Jhansi, where he disguised for several years. In fact, because he was able to move around the party's hiding place undetected, Bismil gave him the nickname Quicksilver. This particular train is believed to have looted because it was carrying bags of money belonging to indigenous people and it was being transferred to the British government's treasury. After the Kakori train robbery, the British cracked down on revolutionary activities. Prasad, Ashokullah Khan, Thakur, Roshan Singh, Rajendra Nath Lahiri, were sentenced to death for their participation. Azad, Keshav Chakravarti, and Murari Lal Gupta escaped the hunt. Shekhar Azad later reorganized the HRA with the help of revolutionaries such as Shiv Varma and Mahavir Singh. In 1928, he attended a meeting of revolutionaries across India and befriended revolutionaries like Bhagat Singh. From September 8th to 9th, the Hindustan Republican Association was secretly reorganized and renamed the Hindustan Socialist Republican Association to achieve the main goal of Indian independence on the basis of socialist principles. He was involved in the Lahore conspiracy case in 1928. In 1928, a committee known as Simon Commission was created by the British government, headed by Sir Johnson, to report on the political situation in India and decide how much freedom can be given to the people of India. The Indian politicians boycotted the commission since it didn't include a single Indian on its panel. There were protests from all over the country against the commission. And while protesting in Lahore, Lala Lajpat Rai, who led the protest, was badly injured in the police baton charges. He later succumbed to his injuries. Bhagat Singh and other revolutionaries, including Azad, vowed to take revenge. Finally, Bhagat Singh ended up killing J.P. Saunders, mistaking for Simon. He was also involved in the attempt to blow up the Viceroy of India's train in 1929. Azad also was in touch with the Ghadarite revolutionary Prithvi Singh Azad for visiting the Soviet Union on behalf of the HSRA. He was an excellent organizer, and as the party's commander-in-chief, he was the embodiment of HSRA's ideology and program. To clarify its objectives, HSRA issued a booklet called Philosophy of Bomb, which was co-authored by Bhagwati Charan Vora, Yashpal and Azad. The revolutionaries categorically asserted that only armed struggle can liberate India and warned the masses of the evil alliance between the Indian bourgeoisie and British imperialism. They also issued the HSRA Manifesto on January 26, 1930, announcing that their ultimate goal was to create a society free from capitalist exploitation or imperialist oppression. During Azad's leadership, HSRA membership was also open to women and their roles. Other activities. For some time, Azad made Jhansi the center of his organization. He used the Orchha forest, which is 15 kilometers away, as a target practice, and as a professional shooter, he trained the other members of his team. He built a hut near a Hanuman temple on the Sattar river and lived there for a long time under the alias of Pandit Harishankar Brahmachari. He has taught children in the nearby Dhimarpura village, thus establishing a good relationship with the local residents. Azad, in his revolutionary career of 6 years, appeared in many disguises. He appeared as a Hindu mendicant, as a Pathan, and as a motor mechanic. For him, religious symbols were just a tool to maintain his undercover identity. Last days. After the Central Assembly was bombed and many of his comrades were arrested, Azad's party fell into chaos. But he did not lose hope and continued to rectify the game. His last days were mainly occupied with the subject of getting Bhagat Singh and others out of prison. Azad also tried to persuade congressional leaders like Gandhi and Nehru to intervene in the case, but received only empty guarantees. Death. On the decisive February 27, 1931, when Azad was about to meet with one of his contacts in Alfred Park, he was surrounded by police. Azad hid behind a tree to save himself and started fighting from behind. After a long gun battle, he fulfilled his promise to always keep him Azad, free and never be captured alive, and shot himself with the last bullet. In the shooting, Boer and DSP Singh were injured in the right palm and chin respectively. After other police arrived at the scene, the police recovered Azad's body. The body was sent to the Rasulabad Ghat for cremation without notifying the public. After the incident was exposed, people surrounded the park where the incident occurred. They shouted slogans against British rule and praised Azad. The cold pistol of Shekhar Azad is displayed at the Allahabad Museum. Views and ideology. Azad and other revolutionaries has a more utilitarian attitude towards religion than ideology. He was commander-in-chief of a movement which wanted to establish a true democracy, where no man would be able to exploit another man and no nation would be able to exploit another nation. Conclusion. A man whom the police of the British Raj never caught, Shekhar Azad made them break into a cold sweat. Despite the British intensifying their search operations, they were never able to catch the elusive revolutionary. Shekhar Azad started his revolutionary career as a radical nationalist. The development of his ideology followed the path of ideological political development of the revolutionary movement. To some extent, we can say that Azad was the literal incarnation of the transition, which marked three major changes: from anti-colonial nationalism to socialism, from armed struggle to mass politics, and open politics to counter militant atheism. Azad has not only experienced this transformation but also played an important role in facilitating this transformation. For as Shekhar Azad himself said, "If yet your blood does not rage, then it is water that flows in your veins." For what is the flush of youth if it is not of service to the motherland? His contribution in India's struggle against imperialism is admirable. His bravery and courage will be remembered. He, indeed, is a true martyr who sacrificed his life, not surrendering himself as a British captive.